Welcome to the Weather Centre on a very wintry day. You'll see a very large cold front sweeping over the eastern part of South Africa, and that brings in snowfall mainly for the mountain tops and the high-lying regions of the Cape provinces. The cold front and a cut-off low bring in cloudy, wet and cold weather, mainly for KwaZulu-Natal and the Eastern Cape. There's also a watch for heavy rainfall along the coast between Port Elizabeth and Maputo, as well as the adjacent lying interior. We're expecting snowfall, especially over the northeastern high ground of the Eastern Cape, with thundershowers extending through to Mpumalanga late in the day, and there's a very strong push of cold air moving in behind that cold front, drastically dropping daytime highs across the country. The South African Weather Service have also issued a warning for disruptive snowfalls over the northeastern high ground of the Eastern Cape. Our rainfall probability map shows widespread showers and thundershowers over the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal. We decrease our chance of rain as we head further inland, with isolated thundershowers for the Free State reaching Mpumalanga on Thursday evening, and you'll see most of the rainfall over the southern part of the Western Cape. There's also the possibility of snowfall, and that's mainly for the high-lying regions as well as the mountain tops of the Eastern Cape as well as Lesotho. You'll see that cold blast of air reaching the northeastern part of the country on Thursday. 13 degrees for Johannesburg and Potchefstroom, in the mid-teens for Mahikeng, Vryburg and Pretoria, but with Polokwane and Bombela remaining warm both in the mid-20s. Cold over this part of South Africa, 10 degrees for Bethlehem, Grahamstown and Bishu, 12 degrees for Mthatha and Bloemfontein, 15 as we head towards Pietermaritzburg, and we stick in the mid-teens as we head towards the coast. There's a watch for gale force southwesterly winds along the KwaZulu-Natal coastline, with a 3.5 metre southerly swell along the east coast, and a fresh to strong south-southeasterly wind is expected for Port Elizabeth and East London. Cold weather continues over the southern part of South Africa, 10 degrees for Graaff-Reinet and Beaufort West, Vredendal though warming up to 20 degrees. A fresh southeaster is forecast for Muizenberg at 15 degrees, and we stick in that mid-teen all the way through to Plettenberg Bay with a southeasterly wind, more of a moderate southerly wind for Jeffreys Bay at 14 degrees, and we're expecting a 3 metre south-southeasterly swell along the south coast. 12 degrees for Carnarvon and R, 16 as we head towards Uppington, Southern and Lamere 7 degrees on Thursday afternoon, 17 for Cape Town and Lambert's Bay with a moderate to fresh southeasterly wind along the west coast, and we're expecting a 2.5 metre southwesterly swell, and that's at 11 seconds. Cloudy and wet weather continues for KwaZulu-Natal with another cold day on Friday. You'll also see that rainfall still in the forecast for the Eastern Cape, but with a dry and slightly warmer day for the rest of the country. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a lovely day.